Hey friend, welcome back to my channel, my space, my room, and a big old piece of my heart, essence of earth. I am your hostess with the mostest, Miss Keto. And over here, y'all already know we're gonna focus on everything that's gonna help you improve the quality of your life. So here we're sending out positivity, positive messages, things you could do in your home to eliminate toxic. Nobody wants a toxic home. And then we're going to talk about health here and mental health. It's all necessary to make sure that you have an enjoyable life as God designed it. Okay, so that's what we do over here. We improve the quality of your life in some kind of okay. Got what you need. So, anyways, today y'all know I get right to the topic. Okay, so the topic today is adaptogenic herbs. Now, I know you guys have probably heard of adaptogenic herbs, but today we're gonna break it down. What exactly is an adaptogen? What is an adaptogenic herb? How does it affect me? What glands are involved? And what are some adaptogenic herbs that that you could implement into your diet on a regular basis? So first and foremost, an adaptation is just pretty much any agent that's going to help you adapt, or it modulates your hormones. So it's going to adjust and change based on what your body needs, right? And I think this is important because so many times people try different herbs and things like that, and then one person will say, or maybe a business will say, this is going to help for this, right? But it helps for that specific issue for one person, but it may not affect another person the same way. And that's why I'm always stressing to people, these herbs are and can work very differently depending on what you're deficient in. So even though you may not have experienced that change from taking a herb, it doesn't necessarily mean that it didn't work. You just needed something else. And that's why I absolutely love herbs, especially adaptogenic herbs, because it's going to give you what your body needs. For example, if you're going to take lavender, for instance, and everybody thinks about lavender, it's an adaptogenic herb. For someone, it might relax them, but for somebody else who is tired, it might invigorate them. So you really have to be careful and know exactly what you're getting and understand some of the components within these herbs and why what happens, right? So that's pretty much adaptogenic herbs. So a lot of people associate adaptogenic herbs when it comes to stress, right? Because if you're in stressful situations, these adaptogenic herbs can really come in. They can really come in and help balance your cortisol levels. This is the hormone that is released when you're stressed. So it can really help you balance that. And if you're stressed all the time, friend, I'm going to tell you to get that together. Okay. Because stress contributes to so many different health issues. Stress is literally like a silent killer. And you want to make sure that you not getting yourself involved in anything that's going to stress you out, honey. Because after I survived cancer, honey, I said, if it's going to stress me out, I don't want it. Bye. You can go. Bye-bye. It's all right. I'll be all right. Bye. I don't want anything, and I don't get involved myself in anything that's going to stress me out. So if you've been X'd out of my life, then ta-da, I'm not sorry. But anyways, yeah, so that is one of the main things that it's going to help you cope with stress, honey. Another thing, anxiety. Um, I'm a very anxious person. I'm an anxious person, but I am getting better. Okay. I would have to say I am getting better. At least I think so. At least I think so. But that does say that you maybe have some issues with your kidneys and your adrenals. And luckily, adaptogenic herbs can really help you in those areas. So there's that anxiety, fatigue, and all of these things, that when your hormones are changing, they're fluctuating, and you're having all of these different emotions, whether you're happy, you're sad, you're dealing with anxiety or stress. That's what an adaptogenic herb is going to do. Okay, it's going to help with those hormones there. Now, also, you have to keep in mind that there are hormones that are released for your immune system. So taking in an adaptogenic herb is also going to help you there. Okay. So it is going to really help stimulate someone's immune system that maybe isn't functioning properly. Or it can kind of slow it down. You can kind of suppress that thing. But that's the beauty of these adaptogenic herbs. I absolutely love it. You think you taking something and you think you're gonna get a little libido boost, like when y'all take that maca and some it don't work for some of y'all. Honey, you need to be focused on something else, not your libido. That's all it's saying. But because the adaptogenic herbs, they really it has a lot to do with your hormones. So it is going to help balance those hormones. And you can't talk about hormones without talking about the endocrine glands, some of the endocrine glands that release them. But in short, we're talking about the hypothalamus, we're talking about the pituitary, we're talking about the pineal gland. We're talking about all of these, as well as the kidneys and the adrenals as well. So we're talking, well, not the kidneys, but the adrenals. Um, so we're talking about these endocrine glands that are um, sending out these messages to our body through our blood, telling our body what needs to happen, telling our brain what needs to happen. So it's going to help balance these hormones. It can also improve cognitive functions, enhance mental clarity, as well as reducing stress, as we went through before, and just mental clarity, really helping you relax and feel good, like with your dopamine and stuff like that, serotonin, and those hormones that make you kind of feel good. And that actually leads me to my own product, which is called the Feel Good Formula. Now, I absolutely love the Feel Good Formula. It is something that you can take every day. I have customers who swear by it and who have to have it. But just as I aforementioned, the feel good formula is going to help you in so many different ways. It's great for children. It's great for athletes. So the feel good formula is like one of my best selling products. So if you're stressed out and you need a natural source of energy, because I did kind of put a lot of herbs in there that are going to naturally boost energy for people who can't have caffeine, or you don't really drink coffee, you don't like it, it's nasty, but you also want something natural. And that's why I have the Feel Good Formula, in which the link is below in the description box, so that you can get that for yourself. It's an amazing product, and it also contains bee pollen, which has several other benefits as well. So you can get that from the description box below. So let's talk about some common adaptogenic herbs. Now, I already mentioned one. Okay, y'all always talking about that maca root, maca, waka flocka. I actually did a video on the maca root. Child, y'all just love trying to get something for some libido, huh? y'all just nasty. Y'all always want something for that libido, honey. Y'all always want y'all vaginas moist and all of that. But just keep in mind that it's not going to work the same for everybody. You might need something else from it, and it might work for somebody else. So don't be mad at whoever y'all borrowed it from and be like, this ain't work, but you got some good sleep, didn't you? You got something, you benefited from it in a different way. And it may not have been the way that you wanted it, but it is helping you in some kind of way. Okay, friend. So then there's ashwagandha. That's a well-known adaptogenic herb as well. I remember somebody telling me a story about how she was taking it because she was just stressed out or whatever, and she took that thing and she said she was so sleepy, child. She was like, she was about to get in a car wreck because, like I said, it modulates to pretty much what you need. And she needed rest. So that thing said, girl, it's time for bed. That's what it said. It said it's time for bed. Another one of my favorites is rhodiola. And rhodiola is actually in my Feel Good formula because I was also, when I formulated, I was also considering about, I work out a lot. I know a lot of people work out. I really wanted a natural boost. So not only is rhodiola going to give you that natural energy boost, that strength, and helping you with recovery. So that's why the rhodiola is there, and it's actually an adaptogenic herb. So it's great. I absolutely love it. My son loves it. I have a client who gives it to her children as well. And then there's holy basil, and then we also know about ginseng, right? So there's ginseng as well. And I absolutely love ginseng. Um, but that is adaptogenic herbs, folks. I hope this has blessed you in some kind of way, because it has definitely been a blessing for me to be able to bring it to you in this way and in this fashion. I'm super excited about that. And if you were blessed, then you can go ahead and subscribe again, and let's be friends. What about your friend? They don't let you down. Don't let me down. Be around. Yeah. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the next video, which will come out tomorrow. Bye.